So there was a lot of concern about De'Aaron Fox after the Kings' overtime win over the Lakers on Sunday night. In the fourth quarter of the game, on a drive to the basket, he steps on Gabe Vincent's foot. He ends up leaving the game, and you're going, oh no, how are the Kings going to survive this? A bonus in foul trouble. Oh, what do you know? Just a few minutes later, here comes Fox out of the locker room, checks back into the game and has an impact. Hits a big three. Finds Keegan Murray for a three, and the Kings were able to get to overtime in this game. He plays in the overtime session, but he clearly looked hobbled in the fourth quarter, and especially in overtime. So the Kings pull him from the game. The Kings found a way to win, though, because Malik Monk stepped up, Herter with a big three, a lot of heroes from last night. After the game, though, buzzer goes off. De'Aaron Fox needed help getting back to the locker room. He needed the assistance of a couple of staff members. So I was concerned about him missing a significant stretch for the Kings. But then the reports today came out from ESPN and The Athletic that the Kings got good news on that x-ray last night. There was no significant ankle injury, and that De'Aaron could be back within a week. I guess I shouldn't be surprised by the whole be back in a week thing, because he's come back fast from a grade 3 sprain. He played last year's playoffs with a thumb injury. And then last night in the third game of the season, he hurts his ankle and he wants to come back because he wants to win. The guy is playing at an unbelievably high level and with a mentality that I don't think we've ever seen from him before on both sides of the ball. And the fact that this early in the season, the guy wants to get back in the game and help his team win shows you everything. He had 37 points last night in that Kings win. That's coming off the heels of a 39-point effort against the Warriors. So this is going to be a significant blow for Sacramento, and the Kings should just be patient with this. There's no sense in rushing this back. Now, let's just say he's out a week. Well, he won't miss a ton of games. The Kings play Wednesday night in San Francisco against the Warriors before going to Houston for a couple of games Saturday and Monday, so that you're not missing a ton of time, but we all realize it's a big-time blow for the Sacramento Kings. I have to imagine Davion Mitchell will be in the starting lineup because Mike Brown said last night he loves the energy and versatility that Malik Monk brings off the bench. But if I'm Mike Brown, you may have to lean more into those Malik Monk minutes like you did last night because of his playmaking ability, his scoring ability. He loves setting guys up. He's great in the pick and roll, one of the best pick and roll players in the NBA. He can hit the three. He does so much out there. The guy had 11 points in the overtime session. They don't win that game without him. And then he found Kevin Herter for a big three late. Now, if things aren't going well for Sacramento, well, maybe you look at Colby Jones, the rookie, who showed some flashes in the preseason that he can handle. Good combo guard, good size, plays some defense, can knock down the shot. So the Kings have some options. Last year when De'Aaron was out, they played some Matthew Dellavedova minutes at times with Davion Mitchell, and then, of course, you had Malik Monk. So I think the Kings have some better options, and they definitely have more depth than they did last year. So I think they can maintain through this stretch without Fox. If he misses a couple weeks, so be it. You have to be cautious. It's early in the season. You don't want to rush him back, and then he has a setback, and then he's got to be out like 4 weeks. Just take your time with this. There's no sense in rushing it. I don't think they will. So we'll see how long he's going to be out. In the comments below, let us know what you think the Kings should do with the starting lineup. How concerned are you about this injury? Can the Kings survive? How will they do over this stretch? Let us know in the comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and also know we are live after every single Kings game.
Deuce and Mo, Deuce and Mo, Deuce and Mo. They tell you what they know. Deuce and Mo, Deuce and Mo, Deuce and Mo.